Is it adding up yet?
We'll multiply with love.
Divided by all the eight.
Baby, put your pencil to the paper. Maybe if you estimate, you would see
Math rocks! Come and join us on our tour. Help us add up the score.
You can count on us to show you how.
If you haven't learned how, then you'll learn now. Now we're the primary members. Rock and roll excursion. Rock and roll. Add a bit of attitude to create a math diversion. Are you ready? Yes. Come and get on our jet.
We'll multiply with love.
Divided by all the eight. With your help, you know we cannot fail. The world shouldn't have to wait to see Math rocks. Math rocks. Math rocks. Math rocks.
Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are the Prime, and we are so excited to be here in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. We've got a great show for you today. Are you guys ready to have a good time? I said, are you ready to have a good time? Well, so are we. Before we get started, let's do the game. Roll call.
Casey.
I'm Zoe.
Taylor. We're the primary members of a rock and roll excursion. Rock and roll. So let's add a bit of attitude to create a math diversion. Are you ready? Yes. Come and get on our jet.
We'll multiply with love.
Divided by all of this eight.
Baby, put your pencil to the paper. Maybe if you estimate, you would see
Math rocks! Math rocks! Math rocks!
All right, let's do some math. We're gonna do some math today. Are you ready to have a good time? All right, we're gonna need your help, all right? So, feel free to join us, sing along, count with us. You ready?
I'm ready, yeah.
80 grand, 80 grand. Learning to count to 1,000. 80 grand, 80 grand. Learning to count to 1,000.
All right, we're gonna count to 1,000, but we're gonna start small. We're gonna count from 1 to 10 and then work our way up. All right, here we go.
Now first you count from 1 to 10.
First you count from 1 to 10.
You do it again and again and again.
You do it again and again and again.
You do the pencil, not in pen.
You do the pencil, not in pen.
And if you mess up, start over again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. You try.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. think it sounds like a good idea. Let's try. Here we go. Count to 100, it's easy to do.
Count to 100, it's easy to do.
List all the things that are special to you.
List all the things that are special to you.
Like 100 sailboats or jelly beans.
Like 100 sailboats or jelly beans.
Keep counting like that and you'll reach umpteen.
Umpteen? What's umpteen?
Oh, that's just an imaginary number I like to count by, so don't count by that, but I think we should try counting by tens. What do you
Yes,
think?
let's do
Here we go.
that.
10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, everybody! 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100! Good job! Ain't it grand? Ain't it grand? Learning to count to 1,000. Ain't it grand? Ain't it grand? Learning to count to 1,000.
All right, now we're going to count all the way to 1,000. But first, KC got something to say about it.
Now you can count to 1,000, now you're a pro.
And you can count to 1,000 like you're a pro.
Tell it to someone you think who should know.
Tell it to someone you think you should know.
Do it style, do it pizzazz.
Do it style, do it pizzazz.
Count to 1,000 with your mom and dad.
100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1,000. Come on, try it with us. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1,000.
Good job.
There are two kind of numbers that you can count by, even and odd, so come on, let's try. Start with 1, then skip the next number. That makes 3, now those are odd numbers. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Again. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9.
Nice job. Woo.
But what about 2?
Funny you should ask. Counting even numbers, now that's the next task.
Start with 2, then skip the next numbers. That makes 4, now those are even numbers. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Again. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yeah!
Odd numbers are better.
1,
2,
3,
4,
5,
6,
7,
8,
9.
10.
Ain't it grand? Ain't it grand? Learning to count to 1,000. Ain't it grand? Ain't it grand? Learning to count to 1,000. 1,000. We're in the desert of Egypt, looking for a mystical creature. They say she's got 5 humps on her back. They disappear when you subtract. We're in the desert of Egypt, looking for a giant mammal. They say she'll appear when you sing and cheer. Hey, Alice the camel! They say she'll appear when you sing and cheer. Hey, Alice the camel!
Alice the camel has 5 humps. Alice the camel has 5 humps. Alice the camel has 5 humps. So go, Alice, go. Boom, boom, boom. Alice the camel has 4 humps. Alice the camel has 4 humps. Alice the camel has 4 humps. So go, Alice, go. Boom, boom, boom. Alice the camel has 3 humps. Alice
Coins are commonly thought to have been invented around 610 BC in the ancient province of Lydia, or Turkey as it's now known. More than 2,500 years later, despite our increasing reliance on paper money and plastic bank cards, it's hard to imagine going about our daily business without a pocket full of change. Coins need to be impossible to forge, as well as handle the wear and tear of passing through up to 10,000 hands during their 30-year lifespan. These requirements demand a complex process of design and manufacture. So, how do they do it? Every dollar coin begins as a roll of sheet metal, made from copper together with a bit of zinc, manganese, and nickel to prevent tarnishing. Nearly 1,500 feet long and weighing over 5,000 pounds, these huge coils are fed into a giant hole punch called a blanking press. This press stamps out perfectly uniform blanks, each one precisely the right weight, so that the coins will be recognized by vending machines and banks. The waste metal is collected for recycling. At this point, the blanks are too hard to be stamped with the coin design, so first they need to be softened. That's done by heating them to over 1,300 degrees Fahrenheit before feeding them into a quench tank to reduce their temperature. While the heating process softens the metal, unfortunately, it also tarnishes it. So from the quench tank, they're fed through a huge tube called a whirlaway. This feeds them into a giant washing machine which uses a mix of chemicals to restore their shine. In just 1 hour, 2 tons of blanks can be washed and dried before being fed to the upsetting machine. Although it might sound like a device for making people cry, in fact, the job of the upsetting machine is to add the all-important raised rim, which is needed to protect the coin surface. The resulting planchets are now ready to be struck in the minting room. Here, engineer Joseph Kulisa loads the master dies into a stamping press. This press uses sensors to detect any flawed planchets before feeding them to the dies. One die remains motionless, while the other strikes the planchet surface, leaving the coin design permanently embossed on each side. Each press can churn out 750 coins per minute, and Joseph inspects each batch for flaws. If any errors are revealed, the entire batch is destroyed. Once he's satisfied, he passes the coins on. There is still one last thing to add before the dollars can become legal tender: the U.S. motto. After a quick spin in the embossing machine, the immortal words, "In God We Trust," are added to the rim. All that remains now is to feed the finished coins to an automatic counting machine. At last, the first batch of the new presidential $1 coins is ready to be sent to banks across America.